So my name is Greg Delaune. I work for the Urban Innovation Exchange, or UIX Global, which is a company that I co-founded about 2 years ago. And we're essentially working at the intersection of policy and economic development and creative culture for helping cities to do economic development. So what I'm going to be speaking about tonight is the cultural movements that are going on globally that are related to projects like the Downtown Project, to the Burning Man Project, and how community engagement around creative culture and new policies that cities have that may be related to chief innovation officers, corporate citizenship and participation of corporate citizens, again, an example like the Downtown Project in Zappos, and how those things are combining with new technologies to change the way that economic development is happening and how people can get engaged in their community. So I found out about Catalyst Week through a couple ways. A lot of the community that I work with in the Bay Area, there's a lot of discussion about what's going on in Las Vegas. We're all looking at these sorts of models of community development. So the Downtown Project for me as a professional, but also as somebody who does teaching, is a pinnacle of best practice for how public-private partnerships happen. So I've heard about it through a lot of different sources, and then got to know some of the people that are involved in the project while I was out at Burning Man last year, and as a result of that got invited to come and participate. If I've been to Las Vegas before and what my prior experience was. I have been here before for weekends with friends, and when I was very young I actually came through here with my parents on a cross-country National Lampoon vacation type visit. So I've been here a few times, but I haven't been here in a while, and generally it's not someplace that I'm drawn to. But since hearing about the Downtown Project and the tremendous overlaps with my other interests, it's been something that I've been very interested to come see for myself what's going on here and what some of the key components are. Well, this experience is different than prior ones because for one thing, I certainly didn't come to this part of town. I wouldn't have known that it existed. To me, I might as well be in a different city in terms of the experience that I've had going to the Strip and being here for vacation or for a bachelor party or something like that. What's been my most inspiring experience? Well, that's a bit of a tough question because it's been pretty amazing since I've gotten here. So I had some wonderful conversations with David just now, is a professor from Iowa State who's working here on the project. The container park as an urban designer for me is just an amazing urban design experiment and laboratory. The people that are involved that are the other guests and participants in the Catalyst Week, it's been amazing to meet them. So pretty tough to say because it's been quite an amazing ride since I've gotten here. Yeah. So what I'm taking away is I'm looking at the Downtown Project and the work that's going on here with a very critical eye in terms of what the lessons learned are. What are the possibilities for propagating this sort of a model? What are the pieces that might be missing or could be done better as that relates to potentially helping out with the discussion here, but then also as I carry this out into the world, either in an academic setting or in a professional setting, what are the pieces that can be adapted to other communities and combined with other best practices to solve the problems that other places have? In terms of something that really struck me as a particularly creative way to solve one of the problems that these sorts of cities have that are dealing with blight and trying to redevelop districts of the city that have a lot of issues. The one that immediately comes to mind is how the rangers at the container park are dealing with homelessness and engaging homelessness and trying to solve that on an individual basis. So that's probably one of the ones that I think is pretty extraordinary as a model and is something that a lot of cities could learn from.